guys, this is Ghost. So, with this fight, I'll give you a bit of a rundown. So this is the final boss for Warhammer 40k Boltgun on Exterminatus. There is 3 phases of this fight. One is with the Chaos Sorcerer and the Great Unclean One. The second one is the Chaos Sorcerer and Lord of Change. And the third phase is the Chaos Sorcerer on its own. Each time, you actually have to kill the Great Unclean One, the Chaos Sorcerer, Lord of Change, the Chaos Sorcerer, and then the Chaos Sorcerer on its own, each time. Now, something that is unique to this particular map, that is not in any of the others, is you will get unlimited ammunition all over the map. The big health pickups, health and devotion pickups, you won't get. They don't respawn, so you need to use them situationally. You also encounter unlimited enemies. So, part of the problem with this map is that you need to deal with each of the secondary bosses before killing the sorcerer on each phase as quickly as possible. Now, as you can imagine, with this many enemies on screen, you're going to have a pretty tough time trying to avoid damage. So, moving around the top of the map is the most effective way to do it. Just continue to use the jump packs in order to be able to get around. It'll stop the enemy from locking onto you, and what will happen is they actually bottle up in one section of the map. The easiest way to do this fight, though, is to just continue to move, do as much damage as you possibly can while you in every chance you get, and only shoot at the lesser enemies that you need to stay alive, to give yourself some breathing space. If you sat there and tried to murder every single enemy that you came across, those enemies are unlimited until you get to the third phase of the fight. They will continue to spawn no matter what you do. I had one attempt for this fight where it went for about an hour and a half before I finally died, and all I was trying to do was do what I've done on some of the other maps and stay alive and murder as many enemies as I can until the enemies stop. That's not possible in this fight. So the only strategy that I had going into it was to deal with the side bosses first, kill the sorcerer, get him down as fast as I can. Now, I did that using lots of pickups, lots of movement, with lots of liberal use of the gravity cannon, so continuing to move, making sure that I pick up gravity cannon ammo where I can, and then when I needed to, doing things like hitting aspiring champions, because you need to deal with these guys pretty much straight away. They will murder you in 2 hits on this difficulty, so you can't let them get on top of you. They have to die straight away. But it's all about that gravity cannon. The more damage you can do with things like the gravity cannon, the better off you'll be. Once the gravity cannon goes down, though, you then need to switch to plasma gun, heavy bolter, or even melter gun if you can. I would say though, for the Chaos Sorcerer, try not to get too close to him. Just remember for the Great Unclean One, while you're dealing with him, if he does do the blast waves, you can jump over them. Otherwise, the rest of his attacks are avoidable. The Lord of the Change trick is that when he goes to set you on fire, you'll get a big purple flame around you on the screen. Just make sure you break line of sight. And for the Chaos Sorcerer, you pretty much just need to avoid anything that he throws at you, and you should be fine. One of the biggest things that came with this fight is learning to continue to shoot enemies at a distance. So you can deal with the majority of enemies in this game by staying at a distance where they can't engage you. They do have a minimum engagement range, and when you get through that minimum engagement range, then they'll actually charge you. You see that all the time with aspiring champions and things. You can kite them around corners, you can hit them at range, or even kill them at range before they even notice you're there. It's because the AI doesn't have a way to deal with you at range effectively, so a lot of the time it's just based on how far away they are from you. But ultimately, it's good use of the pickups and things around the map, good use of the gravity cannon, stay at range, stay mobile, and you win the fight. Love guys. Ghost out.
Excellent work. With the sorcerer defeated and the Mechanicus device destroyed, we bought Grya time. Now give me the fragment. It must be contained. Without this to power the device, the warp rift will begin to close itself. But this isn't over. The scars of chaos run deep. Who knows what foul entities linger here and on Grya? There are still heretics to purge. Ready your weapon.